Hello everyone, it's Stella.
And Tarrant here from Meeple University. Today we'll show you a quick how to play or overview of Picky Eaters.
Let's get to the game.
Picky Eaters is a contract fulfillment game in which players do their best to cook meals for some fussy guests. It was designed by Avi Sutton and Tanya Basu and published by LeFou. The game plays 2 to 6 players in 20 to 40 minutes and is of light complexity. In Picky Eaters, players are home cooks preparing ahead of a dinner party. Over 5 rounds of play, new guests will arrive with their own special culinary demands. Players will do their best to gather ingredients and recipes to plan the highest scoring 5-dish menu. To begin each round, one new guest arrives, from that annoying early bird in round 1 to the fashionable latecomer of round 5. Deal each player 5 cards, discarding down to 10 if necessary. Then deal 2 cards per player face up to the table. Players will now take actions one at a time around the table until all players have passed. The actions are to take a card from the market, to discard any 2 cards to draw one blindly from the deck, to prepare a recipe, take a recipe card from your hand, adding it to your display, and then discard the necessary ingredients required to cook it. Or finally, to play an item card from your hand. These helpful cards can mix up the game in your favour, for example by switching out unfavourable guests with better ones, adding extra bonus points to your recipes, or even disrupting an opponent's dish. Once all players have passed, discard the rest of the market and proceed to the next round. Players aim to make the best 5-dish menu by the end of the game, and can throw out one dish to make one which better suits the guests if they wish. When the game is over, you'll gain 2 points for each recipe, and then gain or lose points based on how those recipes meet the demands of the guests. For a favourite dish, gain plus 4 points. A liked dish gains 2. Disliked loses 1. And lose 3 for violating a dietary restriction. Add or lose bonus points for any items which were played, and the player with the highest score wins. Picky Eaters is a fast-paced game of contract fulfillment with the clever twist that the scores will evolve as new guests arrive. Players always have options and the flexibility to discard any 3 cards to make up an ingredient they don't have. With cards available to attack your opponents, the game has an inbuilt means to avoid a runaway leader and swing the game, while also offering the means to protect yourself. Light and quick to learn and play, but with the results still in the balance until the end, Picky Eaters makes for a fun and engaging card game for all ages.
And that's our quick how to play of Picky Eaters. Hopefully it's been useful.
We are using a prototype copy of the game, and so the rules and components may not be final, and do check out the project page for the game. We'll put a link to that in the description below.
Thank you so much for watching. Everything you do will help us. Every single view, every time you like our video, our Instagram, every single comment, and let us know that you're there. Make sure you're doing something fun today. See you next time.